Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind, of course, this is general, so just take what resonates. But as well, I do appreciate your likes, your comments, and of course your subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined this Aries tribe already. But do keep in mind as well as we move forward with the reading, this is meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you're guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. So you were drawn here for a reason. Anyways, let's begin and pull from the spellcasting oracle deck and see what we get for you. But if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, whether it's general or you specify a specific category, focus, just reach out via email and I'll get that started for you. Everything you need is down below in the description box. For Aries. Okay, we have protection and freedom. I do sense that there's a limiting situation in one way, shape, or form, whether it's work, at home, a connection, feeling a little bit trapped to an extent and wanting to sort of break free. You could be thinking about a level of freedom you acquired recently due to a leap of faith, a change in one way, shape, or form. But for some of you, in the midst of desiring, or the majority of you, I should say, in the midst of desiring this true level of freedom in the next 48, you're being reminded of the true protection that exists within your situation, as in being drawn to the butterfly. I feel as if you are transforming on a soul level in certain ways. You feel different, you're acting different in certain ways, even your responses reflect upon that, or speak upon that. But I do feel like your external reality, I should say, your world, certain factors surrounding you that you're wrapped up with, even other people, seem to be transforming as well. Evolving, I feel the need to say. Everything's purposeful that takes place and just that feels a little bit off or different, but at times the off feeling is refreshing, okay? Because I do sense that some of you drawn to this reading were experiencing a bit of a stale feeling in your life, or just incomplete feeling, not sure what you were missing, or even if you had a good idea as to what that was, you didn't, you weren't sure how to acquire it. Does that make sense? I feel as if your dreams are coming into play. Okay, we're gonna pull 4 actually. And I really do feel like you're a dreamer at heart being drawn to this reading. There's a side of you that people don't usually acknowledge due to you having such strong energy. And I do feel like you are being pushed to get to bed at a reasonable hour, even take a nap at certain points so that spirit can provide you with an actual dream, and therefore write that down. There may be a message if you were to break that down. But for even if that doesn't take place for you, your dreams, your wishes, your goals are being pushed into the limelight, okay? You're being pushed to recognize that you deserve to achieve what you haven't up until this point, or even for some of you, or you're being pushed to recognize that those dreams and goals, or some of which have changed over time, and that doesn't need to be a bad thing, right? Allow for oneself to be flexible in that sense. I feel like some of you feel as if you have to have follow through on certain dreams and goals that you once were so passionate about, and now that you're changing, it feels like that passion has left or is leaving, or you don't feel as tied to it energetically. But I do feel like you, or emotionally, but I just feel like you need to remember to an adjustment of perspective may be pushed upon you, and as far as needing to be flexible in that sense. As well, a need for flexibility when it comes to certain connections, I feel the need to say, because I do feel like you're looking for ultimate success with one specific individual, or multiple, or even trying to manifest new love or new friendships in at this time, and therefore needing to be flexible and recognize that everything's gonna come in for you, or those people are gonna come in for you, or one specific person when they're meant to. And each connection that you're thinking about, or that specific one, will evolve in the way it's organically meant to. Try not to add any pressure to it, I feel the need to say. But I do feel like you're needing to recognize where your passions lie in the next 48 hours. Okay, I like your energy in this reading. I feel as if you're just sort of wanting to get a release, wanting to dance. But I would push you to make some art, even if you're not truly artistic naturally. But we all have that creative nature within us. I do feel like you need a creative, passionate release in one way, shape, or form. And you're feeling that at certain points, but you're speaking with passion. You're conveying a level of wants and desires to an extent, but you're also, people are noticing your caring nature as well, even if you're a little bit, they're saying self-absorbed, but just a bit focused on oneself, or just like talking about yourself. I'm a Leo, so I do feel like I get you in that sense. We, as fire signs, do have a helpful side to us, but we love to talk about us. Okay, Leo's more than Aries, but that's not the point. Your third eye may be opening in the next 48 hours to how you desire to move forward. Okay, what you truly want may be changing once again. And for some of you, I do feel like someone else's psychic abilities, if not yours, coming into play. There's a moment or two where you feel ultra serious in the next 48 hours. And I feel like you just get the push or the feeling, I need to buckle down. But then you're gonna need to push oneself to just loosen up a little bit, or just force a smile or something so you can enjoy whatever you're about to accomplish in a more successful manner. It'll adjust what it is for you result-wise, okay? Or just, yeah. Anyways, the talent card is well coming into play, because I do feel like you're being pushed to remember how talented you truly are, but I'm not going to take that one. I do feel like other people are viewing you as talented. If you wish to accomplish it, then what's holding you back, okay? I do feel like in the midst of things feeling quite peaceful for the most part, you're being pushed to connect oneself to nature. As I can't help but notice how the protection card is standing out. So that protection will stand out as well. But I do feel like you're a little bit protective over your individual world, certain connections. You're protective over a level of success you wish to desire. You could even feel that protection coming about you when it comes to what you want to achieve, okay? Goal-wise or just dream-wise. But there's a push to recognize that at times that leaves you feeling like things are heavier. If you look at the light in your load card, and even just all that you have on your plate, wanting to socialize more for some of you, wanting to even put in extra work, or just being able to choose your schedule for some, and then choosing for it to be ultra packed consistently. And so the next 48 hours, you'll get a push or a feeling in one way, shape, or form. Some of you through health, the health of your situation, or your physical body, or your mind, that you need to just lighten your load a bit, okay? Lighten your load. There's a need to prioritize to an extent. Wow, there's a lot for the Oracle. Let's pull from the Light Seers deck. What else do we have for Aries for the next 48? You're going to feel very intelligent as well. I sense that won't be a huge shock to the majority drawn to the reading, but I feel as if you're just going to feel like you are able to help people when they feel a little bit perplexed or need a creative solution. So it's not even just your intelligence, it's your innate ability to come up with creative solutions, your experience up until this point coming into play. And I really do feel like you're being reminded that as well. You have the knowledge, the wisdom to protect oneself, okay, or just to make your way to a new level of freedom, and even just to make the best out of where you're feeling a bit restricted at this time. But this is coming through as a bit of defensive, or just ready to fight you on this, or ready to protect once again whatever it is for you individually. I feel like for some it's more than one situation. They're saying that's your masculine side coming to be. But I do feel like you are needing to at times dig for that inner strength to just do what you got to do. And that's going to be a reminder that you don't need to all the time. Sure, certain necessary tasks or responsibilities need to be fulfilled, but I do sense that there's going to be several moments where you just need to put on a facade to just appear stronger at work or for a connection. But then that's going to be a reminder in of itself that you have a lot going on at this time, and potentially need to implement more self-care or just rest. Again, tying oneself up with a nap if you have the time could, they're saying, kill two birds with one stone. But I do feel like you are having a lot of communication come in, okay? There are certain aspects of the next 2 days that feel quite magical for you. And I feel the need to say I'm so proud of you because you're accomplishing a lot and you're growing through it all. Okay, don't be surprised if someone else just takes a moment to express how proud of you they are, and may just make them a little bit nervous, or just may make you a little bit emotional. But I just feel like there's just a lot of speaking in the next 48 stemming from you, other people, spirit communicating with you through synchronicities, online platforms to put some thought into your overall dreams and goals. And again, communication through your actual dreams all the meanwhile. I feel as if you're just being focused upon in certain ways, but when someone doesn't focus on you in a moment where you desire their attention, trust that that's meant to be, and then your energy will be put forth towards something that it was meant to in that moment, okay, or during that period of time. I feel as if you're just being reminded in a lot of ways that everything's happening the way it's meant to, and you're again being viewed as very wise, very strong, bold, and just happy in a lot of ways. But I just feel like you're going to, again, be pushed to reevaluate things to a certain extent and just go with the flow in the next 48 hours and let things unravel and evolve in the way they're meant to. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the next 48 hours, and I'll see you next time.